The residents who are calling for a close monitoring of the borders noted that if urgent steps are not taken, the state may record new cases of COVID-19. To ascertain the situation of things at the border area, the crew visited Enugu-Benue border, where a long queue of interstate commercial buses and passengers were noticed at a military checkpoint. It was also gathered that most of the passengers are only on transit, as their journey neither originated nor terminated in the state.
We left this place, Port Harcourt, since 6 o'clock. We stopped in many checking points. Anywhere we stop, they will keep on like 2 to 3 hours. The driver will now say to the security man.
We are not branching anywhere in Enugu State or another here. We are going to Benue to buy the goods and load to the trucks. I want to ask, does it mean that we should alone leave the goods? Because we all know that all the goods that we are using, consuming mostly in the southeast and south, comes from north. All of us here, majority, we are just moving to go and buy the goods and bring down.
When the crew eventually arrived at the border post around 4:20 in the evening, it was observed that the state health officials checking body temperature of people entering the state have closed for the day. This is the boundary between Enugu State and Benue State, and you can see from the background that there are heavy presence of security personnel enforcing the state government's directive on border closure, but not without some challenges. Although none of the personnel here could speak to us on how the operation is going, they have referred us to their superior for comment on this. The crew also observed a long queue of trailers and lorries at the Orokarami, Benue side of the border. The long queue of lorries and trailers you are seeing behind me are those that are not allowed to pass because they are conveying goods that are not essential, while other vehicles that convey foodstuff and other essential commodities were allowed to pass. From Inyi, Enugu-Benue border post, Jude Abugu, NTA News.